Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Hunky Dory TV. My name is Anne-Marie. I'm going to be looking after you this morning, but I'm not on my own. We have the wonderful Lisa in the corner. How are you, Lisa?
Not so bad.
Not so bad. Have you eaten your snack already?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's gone.
Of course.
Didn't even make 10 o'clock.
She's probably eaten a dinner already.
And in demonstration station, we have the fabulous Natalie. How are you?
Good morning, everyone. I'm very well, thank you.
Good. I'm absolutely sure it's been forever since we've been in here together.
Oh, I can't even remember the
I know,
last
me
time.
neither.
Probably
Me neither.
months.
It has been forever,
Yeah.
hasn't it?
Yeah.
It has. We have got a super new launch for you today. I know lots of you saw the show at Hobby Maker on Sunday with Natalie, and I know lots of you have been waiting for these brand new goodies that we have got for you today. So we have got for you, of course, the lights. Now I'm going to have a small rant about the lights, okay?
It's a needed rant.
It is a needed, it's an essential rant. And just go back to Friday, if you were in Friday's rant, it was essential, wasn't it? Because the bookmark top is sold out. The lights are going to sell out. They sold out at Hobby Maker on Sunday. They absolutely flew, okay? They are so affordable. They are such a good price point.
I think everything on the show is really good, isn't it?
Everything is good. Everything is good. But particularly the lights, we were very, very competitive with other people that do lights right now. So make sure you go and check out your lights. Then they're done. They're gone. The other thing I need to warn you about as well is your Festive Forest paper art pocket pad is close to going. Okay, we think we have enough to get us through maybe until about midday tomorrow. Okay, so if you haven't placed an order yet during our Christmas in July promotion, you need to be placing an order today to get your hands, to guarantee that you're going to get this, because it is going to sell out. Okay, it's going to go. I can't even tell you how many thousands we had. We had absolutely loads. And
Dan thought we'd still have them next year,
he thought we'd have loads left. You guys have proved him wrong yet again. You know, we absolutely love to prove him wrong. It's our favourite pastime. So make sure you get hold of your pocket pad. Is there anything else I need to warn you about, like that's scary? No. Okay. The other thing that I do need to quickly mention as well, if you caught the show on Sunday, you'll have seen that we had the glossy glaze on the show, but we have had a quality control issue. We're not very happy with the finished results of the product that we've actually had delivered compared to the sample that we tested and what we thought we ordered. So there was yesterday morning, Stacey and Natalie, while I was in here with Amy. There was
a sample that I did on Friday, and I'd like prepped it, and obviously I needed it to dry in time for telly.
Yeah.
I did that in the morning, and then when I was getting ready to pack my bag, I mentioned it to Stacey.
But it was 5
o'clock. 5 o'clock at this point, and she said, "Are you sure you've not just put more on?" I was like, "Well, I'll do it when I get to telly. I'll leave it." So I did it when I got there at 11. I had my meeting, so it's maybe about 12. Left it on my trolley, looked at it again before the show, and it had kind of happened again.
Yeah.
So obviously at that point, it's a Sunday.
It's not
a decision that we can make to pull.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not a company that wants to sell something that isn't right.
No, absolutely not.
It's
a big decision for us to make, and obviously it meant that we had to refund all the orders on Sunday for everyone that had placed the order for it, and it means that we don't have it today, unfortunately, as well. But we are, Stacey's in touch with the suppliers and getting a reorder done of the correct product. I mean, it's fabulous if you want crackle glaze.
It is.
But it's not really what we were trying to sell.
No.
So just to avoid any disappointment, we're just being upfront with you and letting you know exactly what's going on with the glaze. Okay, shall we take a look at this week's Win It Weekly? Have you seen the prize this week now? It's awesome.
It's so good.
So good. We have got your Hunky Dory's Guide to a Handbook bundle. So we have the Beginner's Guide to Card Making, the Guide to Die Cutting, and the Guide to Stamping, worth £29.97. We have 4 lucky winners that will be with the chance of grabbing this on Friday's show, but you need to like, share and answer the correct answer to our question, which is... the largest indoor light bulb display consisted of how many bulbs? Is it 824,961? Oh, these are really hard. 731,579 or 697,013? A, B or C? What do you think the answer is? We'll be picking 4 lucky winners on Friday's show. I've just seen a comment on YouTube, I think it was Robin asking, what about the people who have the back order for the bookmarks? They have had a pocket pad allocated. Don't worry. If you've been put on... Order's already placed. So even if you've pre-ordered, your order's been placed, it's in the system, and you have a pocket pad allocated to you. So don't worry about that. It's anyone that's ordering kind of today onwards, it's where it's getting a little bit risky. We know, we think we've got enough for today, and we think we've probably got enough to get us through to like kind of lunchtime tomorrow. All depends on how busy Decollage is going to be tomorrow and how busy today is. So it's up to you whether you want to risk it. If you've not got one yet, it's up to you if you want to risk it. I did hear on the phone yesterday.
It's not just buying them from here either, is there? You still get them if you...
No, Sunday was the last day at Hobby Maker. Okay. So yeah, luckily it's just here now. But I did hear on the phone yesterday, Claire had a customer who was like, well, I don't want another one, I've already got one. I thought, how sweet is that?
That's nice, isn't it?
We liked her. It was
Sharing
really,
is caring.
It was really kind. Okay, are you ready to take a look at some of the gorgeous finished samples with these new products? Okay, are you ready for this? The cards look amazing. You know, we had a chat about this, didn't we, the other week? We're like, do we need to make cards?
Yeah, we did.
We really did. Actually, everybody really enjoyed making cards with all these things.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was. And I think because it's something a little bit different for us with the gilding flake glue, we kind of found loads of different ways to actually use it.
Honestly, my new favourite product.
And honestly, you were so funny was it Friday?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my gosh, look at this. I could do this. It's so good. So yeah, it is definitely a love. Okay, so we have a couple of ways for you to get hold of this. So first up, we have the Gilding Flakes glue and Gilding Flakes bundle. So you can get your glue, which is brand new. Let me move into the right place. And you can get all 3 colours of your Gilding Flakes, saving you £5. Your price is crazy. It's £15.16 or £14.36 if you're a Diamond member. And that's going to get you all 3 tubs of your flakes. There's absolutely tons in here. I mean, I think it doesn't have the weight on here because
I thought it was 60 grams.
It's next to nothing because it's so lightweight, isn't it? But there's tons in here. You do need to get yourself a larger box to put these into when you've opened it because they're not going back in.
Storage boxes are great for that.
Yeah, definitely. They're ideal, aren't they? So you can grab hold of this as a complete bundle. So if you've not had the Gilding Flakes before, then you can get the whole bundle. If you just want the glue, you can also grab this. It's £5.99 for 1 bottle, or you can get 2 for £10. And you've got 60 mils in there. It remains tacky until you add your Gilding Flakes. Did we have a play around with other things you could put on while it was tacky?
Glitter.
Glitter
Works really well.
Do you think your embossing powder would work if you don't have like a sticky ink pad?
It's not something we tried.
No.
I mean, we can try it.
Yeah, maybe you guys
can try
have
it
a play
now
when you get it home. But I guess if you've got some of that kind of like flour soft stuff, like the flock kind of powders. The snow, yeah, the snow would stick to it, wouldn't it?
That would look really cool.
That would look cool. Yeah, anything like that, maybe really tiny little seed beads, things like that, because it is going to stay tacky once it's kind of dry till you put something on it. So that is your glue. And don't worry thinking, how can you apply this? You don't have to just apply it from the nozzle. There's different ways.
Yeah, we'll show you a few different ways.
Let me show you a few makes with this. Look at that. Stamping with it. I mean, that was a whole new ball game, I feel. Like, as soon as
this is my favourite way to use it.
It's absolutely incredible, isn't it? Especially with your layering stamps, that last layer.
Yeah.
It just looks incredible, doesn't it? This is using it with your masks. Excuse me. So you can kind of dab it through your mask and then add your Gilding Flakes over the top. So you can just see that shine on the edges there. It's absolutely stunning. That is using the copper. And then this one looks gorgeous as well. Absolutely stunning. Just look at the colour mix as well. I love that. Do you know if you get yourself a box for all your scraps and mix your own colour?
Yeah.
And then you've just got that amazing finish on the end there. It's so beautiful. So you can also get the gilding flakes as well. If you've not had the gilding flakes before and you just want to give those a try, you can get all 3 pots of those. The £4.99 each. Is there a bundle of just these as well, Lise?
Probably, but I think it's like 15 quid. No, it's just a little.
Yeah. But yeah, you better just get in the bundle with the glue. I
whole
feel.
bundle.
Yeah,
Even if you already, even if
It's
you already
£12,
have, even if you already have the gilding flakes, I think it's a great thing to like get on that deal.
Definitely, definitely. It's such a good price, isn't it? Okay, Nat, are you ready for
Yeah, let's do
demo?
it. So we're kind of going to do 2.
Okay.
Because I wanted to show you the 2 different ways that we've used it in the office. So I've got these are our centerpiece masks. And I've got some pink. This is from the colour block pads.
Oh,
and
nice.
as you can see, I've just done an ombre. So I've used blush and I've used hot pink. And I've like ombre'd that colour. Now I was going to do this live, but I couldn't find another mask. And what I wanted to do next was to show you how you can sort of like layer up your inks and your gilding flakes. So I've taken that mask again and I've ever so carefully taped over all of the words. So the words are going to be pink.
Nice.
And then hopefully we'll get everything else to be gilded. So we're just going to line this up. And the reason why I inked through it first was so I had something to be able to layer this onto. And I have used my sticky mat here. It's perfect for keeping your masks in place and, you know, knowing that they are securely stuck down. I am just going to tape a little bit up at the top here and then a little bit up at the bottom there as well. And then my favourite way to use it is with a blending sponge. Now, you can use your extra thick foam mat that comes with your embossing tools. Out of stock currently, is coming back in. But I just find this a lot easier.
It's
and also
quite a tight, compact sponge, isn't it?
finger daubers.
Oh,
if you've got small... Ooh, this one was broken. Claire did give it to me because it was broken. I didn't realise how broken. These are great as well because if you're getting into smaller spaces, you don't want to have to like cover a whole area. So for larger areas, I would go with this. For smaller areas, I would go with those. Also, I did a mask, and I used this so I could literally just place it in certain areas. So your teeny tiny daubers work too. But I opened this correctly. If you watched Hobby Maker on Sunday, you'll have seen that I opened the full lid off here. Don't do that. It has a tiny lid. Open this and place it down onto your mat. You don't need a lot either. So I've gone in with like a pea-sized amount and I'm going to go in with my finger daubers. And I'm just going to spread it out first of all. Make sure I've got a nice coverage on that sponge. And you can see when it's kind of like soaked in because you start to get those bubbles on the top.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to go in and go into these areas just as you would with your regular like ink pads.
Like rub it in though, it's more of a dab.
No, it is more of a dab. If you rub it in, there's more chance that because it is a finer liquid than your inks, that it's going to go underneath your mask, and that's when you're going to get like that. The finish isn't going to be as clean.
It's not going to be as crisp, is it?
And that's not what we want. So just going to go in all of these areas, and you can see quite easily when it's like gone onto the cardstock because you get that nice sort of like, it's got like a blue glaze to it, hasn't it? So it kind of sticks that glaze over your design. I might need to put a little bit more on my mat.
Caroline's just said, I love using gilding flakes, but I've never used them on a mask.
No, I think it's something that you don't really think about doing until you've got like the proper tools for it. So I'm going to just finish off up here, and then we are going to pull this away. So just lifting off the tape. And I also want to remove this from my sticky mat because you don't want gilding flakes on your sticky mat, although it's really easy to clean because I did do that last week as well. Then I'm going to go in with some silver. Now we've decanted these into here. You might think if you've used gilding glue before, that you need to leave this for like 5 to 10 minutes to get super tacky. You can do that. However, I found that it's not essential.
Okay.
So I found that it dries really, really quickly to like that tacky consistency. And then I'm just going to place over my gilding flakes. So I'm just adding them over the areas. Again, you don't need a lot of these because once you start to pop it in onto the design, it's going to sort of just stick to that glue anyway. It's not a glue that when you go over it, it's going to start to smudge and then all the glue is going to be everywhere. That's something that doesn't happen either.
This is good.
So I think
everyone's very interested
about
in the end result.
And then we're just going to use this sponge to go over the design. So there's some areas where it's stuck a lot better than others.
Look at that. That looks so cool.
I think where I've concentrated more ink, it's stuck down better.
We are doing this demo first so that we can put the aircon on.
I know, it's getting sweaty in here.
Oh, that Elise is melting over here.
I am.
You want to sit in that demonstration station, Lisa?
I am
freezing
burning
over there
up
yesterday.
Over here right now. So that is sort of like using it through your mask. So then you can just sort of like
that looks really
take
cool.
any bits and pieces off. So now we've got that sort of gorgeous look where you've got those silver elements, but you've also got the text. You could do this the other way around as well, and have all your elements in one and your text the other way around. I did think about doing that, but I wasn't too sure on how and which way I wanted it to go. So that's sort of like using it through your mask.
Pretty.
So we can just now stick this onto our card blank, and I'm going to just pop that onto this matte layer, and you've got kind of like instant cards. So for card making that's super quick, these are gonna look really expensive as well, because you've got that like spot foiling look to it.
And I feel like if the pastes weren't maybe for you, this is a good alternative.
This is a really good alternative. So then the next way, and my favourite way of using it, is with your let me bring this back in, is with stamps. Now this was something that I discovered last week when we were using these, and it is my new favourite thing ever. So I'm using our Let It Snow stamps, and we're going to use those individual ones. And I'm also going to go in with some ink as well. So I'm going to do like a layer of ink like I've done with that one, and then we're going to go in with our sponges. So let's go in with, might just go in with teal actually and just do one layer. So when I do things like this, I like to put my largest stamp first and stamp like a background.
They're so pretty, aren't they?
Then I'm going to try and do like a swirl.
Oh, nice.
Here.
Like a little flourish kind of thing.
So it looks like it's like flying up my card. So we can just build that up with our inks, and I can do it. I'll do a mixture of different colours, I think. I'm going to put that one in there. And we're going to leave space for our sentiment as well, which is going to fit in here. Let's change that up now to spearmint, which is a little bit of a lighter teal colour.
Nice.
Love the effect this gives you. You could also do this card with your frame as well, and that would look stunning. And then we'll go in with one more colour for our powder blue, and then we're going to ink with our gilding flake glue as well.
I was going to say you could use your clear embossing ink for that kind of colour and colour effect, couldn't you, as well? You know, for some of the background ones.
Like
if you didn't have like
tonal effect.
Your spearmint works really well on there, but if you maybe didn't have a colour that matched
it perfectly, it would work really nicely with that. So then I'm going to take a stamp that we haven't used for my snowflakes. So again, I think cards like this are really quick to make. Really quick.
You could be batch making this in loads of different colours, couldn't you?
Loads. Like, because I'm doing DLs here as well. This could just be like scraps of Fantastic that you've got left over.
The bits that you've got in
or
your box,
colour block pads as well. And we're going to go in and add this now. So kind of in the same way that I did it before. I'm just going to have to put a new bit down because some of that gilding flake glue did go on there. I'm going to add that down. And then again, I am going to use a sponge. So I'm going to use a sponge and I'm going to directly put the
You've got a bit more control, haven't you, then?
Onto here. You just also don't want it going everywhere.
Yeah.
And again, if you add too much, it's not going to give you a nice clear image. And then you can just place this.
This is going to look so good.
Wherever you want on your design as well. So it can overlap some of your stamped images, which looks really good.
We've had a question from Chloe asking, how important is an anti-static bag when embossing with embossing powder, please? Can I do it without one? You absolutely can.
Oh.
But for a neater kind of finish, like a cleaner finish, your anti-static bag just helps with that.
Yeah, it just helps remove any of that static feeling from your designs.
Like from your fingerprints and things like that. Your embossing powders will stick to everything.
And then you have to do that really annoying thing where you're moving, trying to like get rid of all of
it off,
and brushing it off and moving it away.
Your actual stamped design.
So let's go in with our sentiment as well, because you can use your sentiments in exactly the same way.
Gazi's just asking a question. Does the glue come off the stamps easily?
Yes. I clean mine with just baby wipes.
Yeah.
However, if you've got, if you leave it to dry a little bit too much, like I've got one here that I used on Hobby Maker, which is still really quite tacky, I'll probably run that through like with some under the tap hot soapy water, and that'll come away. So let's just pop that on here. What I did find as well is that you don't want to keep your stamp down too much, because it's so tacky that if you do that and hold it down, it'll actually like lift the paper off. So that's another technique to bear in mind when you're doing this. And then I'm going to go in with gold this time. I didn't get the decanted ones, I should have done that. But we're just going to place this.
I love the big chunks that you get in there.
Just making sure that we've got like fully covered that and the font as well on here. I think I've got most snowflakes covered now. And then we are going to again just use a sponge, or you can use your gilding flake. Your clean blending sponge, that works too. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Honestly.
It looks amazing.
This is an incredible effect. It is
you need it just for this.
This is genuinely my when we have stamps, you're probably going to see this technique come out every single time. Because I love it.
It looks so good, doesn't it?
So let's just brush this off. And you're going to have to give me a second to clean up before we put the aircon back on, Lee. I'll let you know when you can do it. I'll shout aircon.
We're going to say it's going to be like the Crystal Maze if we turn it on now.
So you can just sort of... the aircon in the studio doesn't turn off.
No.
And if you're over on that double desk side...
Yeah. You've got
it gets everywhere, and it was all over the place on Sunday. I was like, Kat, I'm really sorry. And she was sat in the gallery and she was just laughing at me, trying to figure it out. So we can just add that onto here now, and then you've got your gorgeous stamped image. So you can, of course, do things like that. And look how gorgeous that is.
That is so beautiful. For that kind of accenting and that highlighting.
And the price of it as well.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it?
It's so good. So that's with your stamps. And then this one, again, is running it through your mask, so you can see the difference there in the two.
And those gilding flakes are going to last you ages.
Ages.
Because you barely use it. You really don't need a lot.
I'm going to try and get all of these little bits back in the tub now.
So we'll just leave it up there for a moment. Okay, I've seen lots of people saying that they've already checked out their lights. They've checked out their order. Have you checked out your lights? Because we're about to show you the lights. So we have got for you, you can get them individually. So you can get a pack for £5.99. It's got 3 sets of lights in there. Do you have one open, Nat, so we can just see the length?
Yeah.
Visually, because I feel...
You don't get the full effect, do you?
No, you don't, because they are kind of all coiled up. So if I show you how long this is. Every string has got 20 bulbs on.
Yep.
And you can cut these down as well if they're too long for your project. I mean, I can't even, my arm's not long enough.
No. 2 meters.
It's a really good stretch of lights. Yeah, it is fabulous. So your pack has got 3 of those in. Let me give you that back.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. But you can get a multi-buy of 2 for £10. So it's going to save you nearly £2. Look at your diamond price though, £9. 120 lights. That's just mega, isn't it? Absolutely mega. You can trim them down, but obviously the bit you trim off is dead. You can't do anything with that bit.
Unless you're a really good electrician.
Yeah, maybe, but just for clarity, you can't do anything with that bit. So £5.99 a set or 2 for £10. Lots of people just went for the 2 for £10 option at Hobbymaker on Sunday.
Oh my God, so many.
Because it is the best value, isn't it? It's the best way to get hold of them. And once you start putting lights into things...
Oh, you can't stop.
You can't stop. It's very, very addictive. You'll be making so many different styles of cards with lights in. Let me just show you some of the makes before we move on to the next section. This is one that we did, I did this at Hobbymaker a couple of weeks ago. This is for the terrarium. So you can see I've just got those kind of in the back, that back panel there. We have this one that Stacey made in here as well with
this is stunning.
The joy. So you need to get your screw hole punch, so you can just punch the holes into your cardstock to get that gorgeous light up effect. Obviously,
we had a demo on we had a sample on the peel off show last week that I did.
Oh.
That had lights in it as well.
Nice. Yeah, have a look because we do like to use them. Especially this time of year. I mean, we do like to use them all year round. I don't feel like they're just a festive thing.
No, they're not. Celebrations, birthdays.
Yeah, definitely. So that is the lights. Then we have for you, where have I put it? It's here. The puffy snow. I used this for like the first time yesterday. I was like, oh, it's so cute. This is the puffy snow paint. You need to have a heat tool for this to work, to do its job, because when you put it on, it's almost like a glue, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just like a white kind of liquid.
Really thick, like acrylic glue, I would describe it as.
Yeah. But then look what
Lisa,
happens.
Please, could you put the aircon on?
When you heat it.
Sorry.
The gilding flakes have been secured.
We are tidy. I am dying.
Look how cool this looks. It gives you that gorgeous puffy texture that just perfectly embellishes your cards and adds that gorgeous finishing touch. Even like this, just a tiny little bit on the bottom of the snow here. Look at Santa's hat, Santa's bobble, and
it's so thick, this one as well. If you turn it to the
gorgeous.
Side, you can see. Look at that dimension.
At that. It's so cute. This is cool. I love that kind of dusting of that snow.
It's going to be really nice on like house designs or even not just for like card making. If you've got like model making and you're doing advent houses.
Yeah,
oh my goodness, your advent house die with this on.
Yeah. Putting little snow trails on the roof and things like that. I wondered as well, Natalie, I used this yesterday, and I wondered if you could actually add ink to this once it's dry.
I think you probably could, you know.
So you could
give it a little like dash of coloured snow or change it up for maybe a different occasion.
Yeah.
I think you could.
So there are options to change the colour up from white as well if you wanted to. But that is your puffy snow. So you can grab this. It's $4.99. Or again, we've got a great multi-buy offer. You can get 2 for £8 on those. So £4.99, $4.74 if you're a club member, $4.49 if you are a diamond member. So just going to that essential, going to our heat tool. We do have this available for you as well. I'm going to have to do it that way because it doesn't fit. And even then, we're struggling. I'll step back.
Too many little things on the show.
We have got the incredible heat tool here for you. It does have 2 different speeds on there. So if you're doing something that requires like a lower setting, you've got that as well as the faster setting too. It has the built-in stand, so it keeps the heated part of the heat tool away from your work surfaces. And of course, it's fabulous hunky-dory purple. It's essential. $26.99 is your diamond price on that. That's amazing, isn't it? Do you know what? These have always been a tool that's been quite pricey. I remember when I first kind of came into the crafting industry, and they were like £20 then, $24.99 then. So still an amazing price for you to get hold of this. And then we also have our blending tools and our sponges, because we have found that these have been quite important to use alongside our gilding flake glue. as well as your inks, of course. So you can get hold of this amazing bundle, which has got 2 of your sponges, tools, and then you've got 2 extra packs of your foam pads. So you've got 30 in total in there, which is amazing value at just $11.39 for those. I've shown you the makes, so we're heading back over to Nat.
What should we do? Should we do puffy paint or should we do lights?
Oh, I don't mind.
Which one?
I don't know. What should we do, Lisa? You decide.
Should we do lights? I do love the lights.
Let's
so
do the
for
lights.
this one, I'm actually going to use the winter no, not the what was the collection? What's the big collection called?
Frosted
Dreams. I'm using the little book from that. And there's this gorgeous image of Santa, which I absolutely love. So I have fussy cut out behind his sort of like the design here, and I'm going to layer this onto some parchment, so that when we sort of finish this off, you're going to be able to see those lights coming through. So my parchment is a little bit bigger than my Miri mat. Let me see, I think I did this at 5x5. Yeah. So I'm going to take my tape runner, and we're just going to tape this straight onto my parchment. Now there's lots of different ways you can use these lights, and I think we have lots of cool products for actually like assembling things that you put lights in. One of them being our little book frames that we had on yesterday.
Ideal. Absolutely
little
ideal.
book frame boxes as well. They work really, really nicely. What else have we got that you can use it with? So there's so many products. Of course, you can create diorama cards, so you can just add them to anything.
Yeah, some of the concept cards
that you do in there.
You know, like the dioramas and the festive archway, things like that. You know, you can be able to use it along the snow globes if you manage to get hold of those.
Globes,
They're out of stock, you know.
I know. It's mental, isn't it?
It's ridiculous.
Do we have any of this? We do. It's there. It's behind
Can you
me.
manage?
No.
I'll just grab everything.
Thank you.
I got it.
I was going to use some of the probably papers that we've got with this because it's really nice. Oh, I could have used some of the acetate as well.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot about that one.
Oh, yeah, because
so
it's got that gorgeous
in.
white one, hasn't it?
Oh,
I love
snow,
the
isn't
papers,
it?
though. I love the glittery kind of finish.
Probably this one, because we do have those like pearly elements in there. So we're going to use that. And because of this collection, I'm also going to go in with some rainbow Miri, which is not like me.
Some things just
But
fall for it, though.
It has its place.
I use it a lot with the paper art pocket card.
Yeah, it does work really nice with that. So I'm going to go to 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, and then this we're going to do at 5.5 by 5.5. And we know our parchment is 5 by 5, so we'll see a lot of this design in our image. So I'm going to stick these onto here straight away. Now you are going to sort of gut some of this, so you will be able to use the middle sections again, because I'm going to place this onto my 6 by 6 like so. And then what I want to do is stick this on, but I want to leave like a space. So I think if I do it at an inch, because that is going to take me, we'll try it because we can always remove. We can't add it back in, but we can always remove. So using our trimmer, I'm going to go in at an inch. I'm going to come down to the 1. Let me just see where that lies. I think that'll be right.
Just got a question from Lynn. Should the details for the puffy snow says it can be used on heat resistant acetate, but your usual acetate I don't think is heat resistant. Any workarounds? No. Not really, unfortunately, because the acetate, as soon as you kind of apply any heat to it, it'll start to warp.
We did do some card models that had acetate on it, and we had to be really, really careful.
Okay.
You can lower the setting.
Yeah.
And you can keep it quite far away.
Is it just like a on and off kind of thing?
Yeah, and like time, but most of the time, and even if you are very, very careful, it is going to warp. So you do just have to use heat resistant acetate, I'm afraid.
If you were doing something that was quite chunky, you could maybe do it on some cardstock and then cut it out and stick it onto your acetate.
Yeah,
You know, if
that
it was
would
a
work.
chunky kind of section. Yeah. We are, Stacey has been tasked with finding us some heat resistant acetate. It is on our list of things that we want to introduce to our product range. So we are working on it. It's just not a quick process.
No. But she's working, there's so much stuff that she's
oh my gosh, so
found,
many things.
and we've got like come in. It's really, really exciting to just see what comes in for Stacey.
We had a really awesome delivery just this morning. I know. Like, so awesome.
And I was like, it's not going to get through the door. I was like, are you sure?
We were like,
she was
sure
like,
it's not just samples? It was like, no.
No.
And there's like a hole in the side of the box, and she was like, I think it's this. And I was like, no, it's absolutely not.
It's very funny. So I obviously had to go through my Miri, my paper and my cardstock there. It has cut through most of it. I just need to sort of like wiggle it out. So I'm just going to go back over those lines with my knife, just because it's easier, and you know that you're going to get that super clean finish there. So we'll pop that off there, and then we're going to flip it over, and I'm going to bring in my lights. Amazing. So the best thing we found to stick these down is your red liner tape.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can locate.
If you were doing something that was quite chunky, you could also use like little blobs of your hot glue and get the wire into it.
Hot glue would be really, really good for using that.
Linda's ordered her lights. Well done. Viv's ordered her lights. And Viv has just phoned customer services saying, I don't need another free gift as I have to. Thanks, Viv.
Thanks, Viv. That's very kind of you.
It is very kind. I wouldn't do that. So you guys are very kind.
I always think it's crazy when we do it on like every single order.
Every order, yeah. It's not
every
one per
order
customer.
gets one. It's not like you only get one. Every single person gets one. I always think
if you placed an order
madness.
every day over the last week, like, you've got tons.
You've got so many to sort of like get crafting with. It is crazy. So then I'm going to pop this sort of wire down here first of all. And I just like to take my red tape and then just kind of like place it across here. Mm-hmm. Now, you are going to sort of like layer up a lot of these designs or tape, depending on how much you're putting down. So I am going to sort of go along and kind of square this. I'm not going to stick it down. I'm going to see where I get to. A good thing as well is to test that your lights are still working, because once you've stuck them down, you can't really move them. And this did happen to me the other day on Hobby Maker as well, is that I finished my design, put it all together, and then I was like, oh no. Oh, they're not switching on. One moment, and I had to sort of like take the foam pads off, wiggle it around a little bit. And what's great about these as well is that if I just wriggle them back in a little bit, you can, like, because they're wired ones, you can sort of like tie them around each other so that you get like a more secure edge. I don't think that's going to work for me.
When I did the terrarium, what I did with mine first was I folded them in half and twisted it into a shorter length.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You know, so I didn't have to wrap it round loads of times. I kind of did that before.
That's a good idea.
Before it was in the card.
You can kind of like pinch it together in those corners. So I'm just doing that in this like square shape that I've now created. It obviously is going to come out of its square shape because that's just what happens, but we will be able to bring it back together.
Robin's asking if we can show how to change the battery.
Oh yeah, we can do that. I've got another set here.
Have you got a screwdriver? Oh, amazing.
You don't need a screwdriver?
Do you not?
No, it just flicks off.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it flicks off the side.
Oh, I thought you needed a screwdriver.
No.
Oh, amazing. Thanks, Nat.
Even better.
Even better, because I was like, we won't have a screwdriver.
let me finish this little bit.
Oh,
and
amazing.
Then I'll show you exactly how to do it. So I'm just going to start taping them because they are wiggling around a little bit.
Yeah, Claire's just asked, can the batteries replaced on the lights when they run out? They absolutely can.
So for projects like home decor projects that you could be making and selling, or like box frames that you could be making and selling at Christmas because they are so popular, you can, if you have your batteries at a point where people can see it, it will be a product that, you know, people buy and then they have out in there, especially if you're like personalising them. You could be using your little book of, actually, it's not launched yet, has it? Launching today with Amy. Your festive little book of alphabets. Yeah. So you could be personalising things for families.
Yeah. Do you know what?
people's.
I use these lights loads at home at Christmas. Like I've got like a garland that goes on the fireplace.
I was about to say
I just
that.
have these lights in there.
Because it's easy, isn't it? Because they're so thin, they're easy to hide.
And also, if you've got like really fancy like spirit bottles,
yes,
you
we've
can
got
just drop
some of
them
that.
into the bottles, can't you? Or
ours
nice.
aren't fancy; they're like really old school, like vintage Guinness
but
bottles.
You know, if you've got maybe like nice fancy mason jars and things like that, you know, just decorative.
You could tie them around like a wine glass too.
Oh, that'd be cute.
So that would look really nice for Christmas. This is working better now.
Michelle's got the battery knowledge. She said they look like normal CR2032 batteries. We'll agree with you.
I can't tell you what they are.
It is CR2032.
Are they those ones?
Yeah, it's on the packaging.
So placing this down again.
And batteries include. Is there anything worse than getting something like this and batteries aren't included? It drives me mad.
Absolutely hate it. I was looking at this this morning, actually, because I was talking to Dan. We need to get Cove's birthday present. And I was like, I really hope batteries come included with them.
Oh, with kids stuff, they hardly ever do. It's so bad.
I have to buy 2 things because one of the things he wants comes with, but only like one of the additional items.
You have to tell us what you're getting him now.
Spider-Man webs.
Obviously.
Spider-Man web shooters. He's been asking for it since my birthday in April.
Oh, bless him.
And I keep saying, if you're a good boy, you can have Spider-Man webs.
Aww.
And it's been like that whole thing now, like Emma's wedding, I was like, Cove, do you want Spider-Man webs?
It's been a good threat for a long time.
If you want Spider-Man webs for your birthday, you've got to be a good boy. So.
Bless him.
He's got a fancy dress costume that my sister got from the charity shop, actually.
Yeah.
But it has like a little space where something clearly goes in it. So he's like,
that's cute.
They go in here, my webs.
Aww.
So he's getting Spider-Man webs for his birthday.
Diane's just asked,
Still has to be a good boy though.
Can you cut the wire to shorten the length? You absolutely can, Diane, yeah.
Obviously, because we're making this as like a frame, I'm wanting as much light as possible to come through that parchment. I've kind of like doubled it up, but like Anne-Marie said, fold them over. It will make that process a lot easier. So now you can kind of like bring that together, and I am going to have it kind of open. So what I want to do is pop a little bit of a footing.
Oh, okay, like a little bottom.
On my card. So I'm going to go in with, I've got some just white ink me here. I'm going to go in with the blue with my scoreboard, if I can find a score tool. Here we go. And I'm going to do it at like 1/4, and then I'm going to do 1.5. Let's do 1.5 again, and that will just leave me with another half, which I might have to cut down for that front panel. I don't think I've got that much space. Karen
Wiltshire's said, my husband buys batteries in bulk, and before we wrap anything, he checks for batteries. That is good.
It's a good idea.
Yeah,
though.
we do. We get our batteries on like Subscribe and Save every few months on Amazon, because we do blitz through them with all the plastic toys that Sophie's got.
Hefty packs from Costco.
Yes, yeah, that works as well.
My sister had to buy reusable like candlesticks. They were actually quite decent. She got them from IKEA in the end. Oh, but nice. Every single candlestick, you needed 3 AA batteries.
Oh my word.
So they had to do like an Amazon haul.
Yeah, like
I think they need like 100 batteries to go in all of the candlesticks. There's like 3 for every table.
The Amazon basic batteries are pretty decent, to be fair.
They are quite
Aldi
good.
Ones are good.
I was really surprised.
Yeah, Aldi ones are decent as well.
So I'm just going to place that onto here, making sure that I don't get any lights trapped, so it sticks really nicely and secure on that bit. You can obviously stick that down first if you're making this as well. And then I'm going to stick this piece in here. So this is kind of like that card that Stacey created with her fantastic mask.
This kind of style.
It's a nice style. Also kind of still gives you that card shape.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a 2-for-1. And then this is going to sit over here. So I'm going to go in with strip foam pads so that it's nice and risen off there. Let's go in with the mini ones actually, because I don't know how much space I have got and I don't want any adhesive poking out anywhere. If you are making to sell and you're making to sell these types of like cards as well, like Anne-Marie said, hot glue is a great one because you won't be able to see any of the red tape. If you're using your box frames, it's really easy to hide all of your work in, so you can kind of get as messy as you want to with that.
Twilight Owl on YouTube has asked, could you use your alcohol markers to colour the lights if you want them colourful rather than white?
Yes. Yes, you can.
That would look really cool, wouldn't it?
I can't remember who did that once, but there's loads of little book images where
where they're like tangled.
Where they're tangled around like bright lights. So yeah, you could go along and colour each one in.
That would be very cool,
wouldn't it? It would be so cute. Let's put this on the right way around.
We also have a question from Viv. Is Nat talking about her dog or her husband being a good boy? I came in the conversation halfway through.
Oh, my nephew. One of my nephews.
Dan has been such a good boy. You can have his Spider-Man web shooters.
I mean, he's not coming to the party, so he can't.
I bet he's gutted. I bet he's absolutely devastated. He can't have a go with the web shooters.
When I was speaking to him about it this morning, he went, "What are we getting him for his birthday again?" I said, "Spider-Man web shooters. Do you not remember? He tells us every time." And he was like, "Oh God, your sister's going to hate you." I was like, "That's what aunties are for."
Absolutely.
And it is going to come around to bite me in the bum.
Yeah, it will. It will.
But also, again, that's what aunties are for. If they can't buy the annoying toys that you don't want in your house, then it's probably going to have to be an outside only toy as well, because it's like silly string.
Yeah, I have seen, and it's not for us. Sophie's asked, she wanted, like the Girls' World doll's head with the hair.
Oh yeah.
She wants one of those so that she can practice doing hair, because she gets really cross doing her own hair. So I was like, we can get you. It is really hard. I said, we get one of these for you, and she was like, yeah. So I text me and my mum and my sister have got like a group chat. So I was like, if anyone's looking for something to get her, she'd like this. And my mum was straight in, I'll get it. And then my sister messaged me. She's like, does she still want a balance bar for her birthday? I was like, what?
Oh, to practice her dancing?
I don't know.
That's quite cute, actually.
I don't know, but she's getting a balance bar, apparently.
That is quite cute.
Balance beam. Well, I don't know.
I like those ones that they have a dance engine on the side.
Well, it's one that goes on the floor. It's like a...
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see. So there we go.
Yeah. Come on, Lace.
Sorry.
She's too busy working. We need to turn the lights off in here, don't we? Once
I
do this, you can really see. There you go. You can see how illuminated that is.
Look at that.
Such a special card for someone.
Yeah.
Especially if you've got like from the Blockbuster, like a lot of those religious cards. You know where you've got that light already sort of like shining.
Definitely.
These are such nice touches to add to your cards. But
I was just thinking
they won't be around today.
You know, maybe for like loved ones, like photos of people that maybe passed as well. It would be really quite nice.
I think if you're having like dinner parties as well, and especially at Christmas time, like pop them around like a wine glass.
Yeah, that would look really cool.
Really cute.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, let me give you a quick reminder of that Win It Weekly as well for you right now. We have got the Hunky Dory's Guide to Handbook bundle. So it includes the Beginner's Guide to Card Making, die cutting and stamping. You have got tons of education and inspiration in each of those books. It's worth £29.97. We've got 4 lucky winners that could be with a chance of winning, but you need to answer our question correctly. The largest indoor light bulb display consisted of how many bulbs? I'm not going to say them again. A, B or C? No, Lisa. She's so wicked. This is a Lisa question.
Do you know what this reminds me of? And it might have been there, it might not have been there, but back in the day when we were very young, because I can't even remember when it shut down. Do you remember the illumination shed at Blackpool that you could go and visit?
No.
It was so cool. So like you could go and visit it before they kind of like did open days, and I feel like we used to go like brownies, but before like they'd made new ones or like really, really cool like big structures and things like that, you could go to the illumination shed and like see all of the different things that they'd built for this year. It was so cool, because there was one year, and I don't even know if it's still there, where they were like little pop-art pictures of people's faces. So when at one of those events you could have like your photo taken,
that's really
and then like
cool.
you could get selected to be like part of the illuminations.
Oh wow.
But it is indoors, so it's probably not that. I do like an outdoor light event though.
Yeah, me too.
They're always quite cool.
I remember when we went to Berlin, there was a really cool one there. I can't even remember what it was called, but like we walked around like I think it was a bit like, it's the one at Manchester where you can walk around like a park or something.
Yeah, you can do it at
like
Heaton
that.
Park.
There were so many cool things. It was absolutely amazing. So let's know what you think the answer is to that. Now we've got, this is exciting. We have got for you the Blockbuster top 10.
Oh, I love it when we do this.
I love this. So, where is number 1, Lisa, in the pile?
One's at the bottom, so
Right.
that one's number 10.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, so $3.99 each. Whoa, we need to zoom out. $3.99 each, or you can get any 5 for the price of 4. So coming in at number 10, I feel like we need our top of the pops music.
I know, we do need that in at number 10.
This is your penguin party from Cutest Christmas. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see what number 1 is. I cannot wait. This is the absolutely adorable. I'm going to put it down so you can't see what number 9 is while I turn it around. You've got your topper, foil card, and your printed cardstock in there. So that one is number 10. Number 9.
Oh, I love this one.
Is the Nutcracker. I am so pleased that he made it in this year because there was a lot of pushback.
I love him.
I had to really fight for him to be in there.
He's so cute.
A lot of pushback. He needed a little bit of dental work because he had some quite angry teeth. So he needed a little bit of
Did we just hide them?
aesthetics on his face. Yep. But he is amazing because he's decoupage as well. He's really, really cool. So that is number 9. Number 8. Ooh,
this is very good. This would look so nice with like your little gilding flakes on.
Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Picking up all of that detail and those little tiny lights with your gold gilding flakes, it would look incredible. Absolutely gorgeous. Then we have got...
Oh, I wouldn't think this would be in there.
Me neither.
This
It
is a
is so
surprise.
fascinating, isn't it? It is beautiful, this. I love that kind of touch of stained glass that we've included in here. I do think it is absolutely beautiful. And the gold is quite nice because we've seen black so much with the stained glass. It was quite a nice change to see the gold. Number 6. Ah,
this one's so cute.
I do love this one.
I love the patchwork element.
Yeah, me and Jen had to kind of fight for these two as well because Dan was like, no, it's not for me.
I love it.
Yeah, we are glad that that's in the top 10. Oh, and another snowman in the top 10. You guys like a snowman? Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I love the kind of whimsy element you get with this one. So that is your Jolly Snowman. Oh, we've got our pooches in here.
I do love this image.
It is gorgeous. I love the cardstock with this one. I'm just gonna.
I really hope
it is this one that's on the back. Yeah,
I really hope Oscar does that.
I do love that.
On Christmas Eve, just stares at the window like, where is he?
So cute. You need to like make this image with Oscar.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Oscar and the baby.
Yes. Yeah.
And then just like fake put Santa in the
Yeah,
background.
you can do that. Easy. Oh, this is one of my favourite sets out of the whole Blockbuster. I just
so
love
cute.
the colours. I just think it's so pretty. It's gorgeous. That's your Snow Much Fun. Are you ready for number 2? So that's your number 3.
It's got to be the cats with the lights.
Got to be.
Get your lights
so
in
pleased that this is in the top 3 because again there was a little bit of pushback on this one. Me and Dan loved. And then are you ready for your number 1? I am not surprised.
I think it's a Christmas tree.
Of course, it's the Christmas tree.
Everyone
Everybody loves
the
this Christmas tree.
trees.
Another one that had a little bit of pushback from design.
2 years in a row, that though.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. I love this game. It's so cool. So $3.99. Obviously, there are how many is there to choose from? 32?
60,
Yeah, 32 different Blockbuster designs to choose from. But there are tons of other toppers in that pick and mix that you can choose from. You can choose every day. You can do 5 of one if there's a particular one that you like best. So, you know, you can really mix and match and choose all of your favourites in there. Okay, so that's your toppers. Then we're just going to give you a quick reminder of our little books multi-buy that we launched yesterday, because I believe you're using one of these in your next demo.
Penguins next.
So we have got for you the Little Book of Penguins, we've got the Little Book of Snowmen, and we have the Little Book of Winter Wonderland, which I think is possibly my favourite out of the
really
3.
Nice.
It's so nice,
pretty.
isn't it? They are all absolutely amazing. They are all jam-packed. We have got 120 pages in each one of these.
There's so many images where you could use your snow, where you can use your lights in these.
It's honestly, you're just going to have the best time with this. Look at little bits that you could maybe accent with your gilding flakes as well, because obviously there's no foil on these. So you could be going in with your gilding flakes and adding detail, even if you're using like a mask around the edges.
I was just thinking, in your cute and cuddly mask.
Yeah.
You could use that. There's like those corner pieces that we've got on one of them. That would look really nice on these.
That'd work so well, wouldn't it? And then finally, possibly my favourite, because I do think it's just got so much variety, hasn't it?
The lights element of this, like how the use of light is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
In every single image is just, it reminds you of places, and it reminds me of like those films you watch at Christmas.
Yes, that just makes me think of New York.
Yeah, like, we said this.
It's
Michael
so cool,
said that
isn't
on
it?
Sunday.
Oh, look at that.
It's so pretty. It's just heartwarming. It makes you happy. And I mean, if you're making to sell with these, you can make so many cards with these.
So many. And I think that's why everybody still loves little books, isn't it?
Yeah.
And, you know, I think as a company, I feel like we're quite proud to say as well that they have been $9.99 forever. We have never changed that price. We've never changed that multi-buy option. You know, they are still one of our most affordable kind of value products that we bring to you. But they're all still jam-packed with brand new artwork.
Yeah.
They're still on that great multi-buy. You've still got that variety. And get that handbook. Get yourself that handbook of all the different ideas. Because
I used that on Sunday for my prep.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Because you forget.
So good.
You know, we work on things so quickly and we move on. I feel like we come back to little books and you just kind of make the same things, but it's so nice to have that book.
It kind of just refreshes your ideas, doesn't it?
Definitely. So £19.98. Nobody's paying that price though. $18.98 or $17.98 for those. Just going to give you as well a quick reminder of that incredible Frosted Dreams collection. We do still have it out on display. It's had a good run here. £26.58 or £25.18. You are of course getting that little book for free. Usually it's your inserts and papers, but we've changed it this time to give you the best possible value. So you're saving £9.99. And if you grab anything today, you are still in with the chance of getting that incredible pocket pad for free as well. So it's well worth just filling your baskets.
Definitely.
I think that's the only thing you can do, isn't it?
Get as many incredible deals as possible.
Definitely. Okay, we're coming over for our final demo.
Well, I forgot to show you how to change the light.
Oh yes, of course.
So,
well remembered.
Ready? When you look at your battery pack, you've got this side here that does have the screws in. And then if you flip it over, you'll see that this ridge here at the top is actually a little bit thicker than the other side. And all you have to do is just open that up, and then this whole thing bends. And then you can just replace it. So super easy for you to do.
That's
and you
amazing.
wouldn't think it was like that, but yeah, just pop it open.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one's come out already. And then you just want to make sure that you're putting it in the right way, so then they'll turn back on. So there you go.
Fabulous. Thank you for that.
Awesome. So puffy paste next. I'm using the penguins, and I have fussy cut these incredible cuties out of one of our little book pages. So we're going to use this, and we're just going to go crazy with this snow because it's a full snow image, and we just need to pop them in.
Oh my gosh.
So what I would suggest with this is that starting off, you don't put too much down. You want to kind of do quite a thin layer of this. If you want extra height, you can add more on top.
Oh, can you?
We tried this on Sunday at Hobby Maker.
That's good. That's really good to know.
So you can add more of that on top. So you can go around. I like to do circular motions because I feel like that gives you the best effect.
It's quite natural as well, isn't it?
Yeah, especially with the snow. So yeah, if you put too much on, the top layer will dry, but the bottom layer won't. So you're going to have to give that more time to dry. So the best thing is to definitely add it on, do it in layers. So I'm just going to go into like this front.
Drama now.
Why?
You know, Kat's got peel-offs on Sunday at Hobby Maker.
Yeah.
Anne has, yeah, thanks Lisa. Anne has just messaged saying, I've just seen the Christmas peel-off bundle is out of stock. Will it be back, please? And one of the team
Anne's the person that orders it.
No, it's not that Anne.
Oh, I thought it was our Anne.
And one of our team have replied and said, I'll add some more, but I can only make a handful of bundles.
No.
8 bundles is all that we can manage. So we're going to have to
change the show.
We're going to have to change the show. I've got an idea though, so it's fine.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
There was something I was going to put on Sunday anyway.
That thing that got delivered today?
No. No, I don't think so. The thing that, I mean, we can tell people because they know how it is. They bookmark toppers. on extended dispatch.
Yes, of course. So you just want to move through this, and you can see because we did those circular motions, you're getting a lot more dimension to your image. What you don't want to do is go too close with your heat tool, and you don't want to stick on the same spot for too long, because if you do that, it's going to get a little brown element to it, and we don't want that. So I'm just going to go in, add that puffiness, make sure that bottom section is all done, and then I'm going to go in and add a little bit more, but just to the top here.
That's so cute. I love that you're going to be able to get that depth by doing that,
Yeah.
by layering it. That's really cool.
So
I
I'm
never
just gonna
thought
go
you could do that.
over the top on here. Again, you are going to have to be a little bit careful because, of course, you're not doing it everywhere, and you don't want to, again, brown those edges, but you can just go in and add another layer on top. So I'm going in on that top section there, and then we're going to do that again.
Hold off. Okay.
I did think it might be that the...
I thought that we had quite a lot.
It might not have been all assembled. But I think what she's thinking of is actually everyday collections.
They always are. They're always troublesome. But I thought she'd ordered more of those to counteract that, if that makes sense.
Come on. It does take a while. Do you know what as well? It smells a bit like popcorn.
It does, doesn't it? I noticed that yesterday.
Really quite nice. There we go. It is very important as well to make sure your heat gun is at the right temperature. So give it sort of like a couple of minutes to heat up, because that's going to change that really, really quickly. And then earlier on we were saying about whether you can ink onto this. So I thought, why don't we have a little try and just ink like the bottom section a bit. So I'm going to go in with some powder blue. Let me get a little blend in.
They look like they're in a little snowy bath. Don't they? It's so cute.
It's adorable. And I don't want a lot of this on here. Making sure that if I put some pressure on this, it's not going to flatten it. And then I'm just going to go and just do the edges. And look at that. You've got that gorgeous sort of like tinge there.
Cute.
So you could use this on like cakes.
Yes.
Images of cakes. That would look so
like
cute. Oh no.
and things like that.
There we go. I hadn't heated that bit there. Go back in quickly.
Claire's asking, can you lay up the puffy snow to make more height? We've just shown you that. Sam has asked, is there any acrylic in the snow paint? I have to check for allergens. Sam, if you contact customer services, they'll be able to send you the data sheet that's got all the information of the ingredients in it.
So let's just pop that on there, and then I'll do a little bit more on the tops here.
Oh, Fiona said great for clouds as well. I've not even thought about that.
So good for like stamping and things like that, because it can really be transformed into loads of different things. So I'm going to turn this into a stepper. So I've got a 6x6 card blank, and I've got a piece of purple because I thought that was the best sort of colour to like pick out all of the elements. So I'm going to go in with our Duo Design paper pad. Not sure whether to do it this way or this way. I do like both of them.
Oh, I do. Let's see with the penguins in front.
1, 2.
They do look like doing a little bubble bath with the bucket.
So cute. It's absolutely adorable. I think I'm going to go snowflakes.
I think snowflakes.
So let's see if this matte layer is for this. It is.
Always a bonus.
So we can just pop these layers together. And I think for like quite simple cards as well.
Yeah.
Using your puffy paint is really going to like elevate your cards and just
100%.
make them look really different and give it that texture. And you know, kids, especially when you're buying cards for kids and you're making to sell kids cards, you want to add that fun element. So a lot of the products we've got on today give you that.
Robin's asked, can you cut it after heating? I would think you absolutely can.
I'll do another little section for you and try it.
And Carol's asked, can you just confirm what colour blue you use to tint the fluffy stuff?
I use powder blue.
Powder blue.
So let's go in and stick that on top of there. we can then go in and add our tape onto this bit.
I love that the things we brought you today, like the gilding flake glue and the puffy stuff, are great for all of those things that don't have foil already, you know, like your little books, your pocket pads, even things like your die cuts and stuff, your delightful die cuts, just being able to add more to things you've already got.
They are epic, and I think that they're going to come in so useful, and so many people are going to like use these elements on their cards a lot more than you would initially think as well. And it's another one of those products where you think like, what have we done for so long without having this in our lives? Because I will be using it like every single week now.
Yeah.
So sending Christmas cheer from our Christmas hats.
That's really cute.
And then you've got that really sweet stepper card.
Very cute.
Absolutely gorgeous
They
design.
are adorable.
They're
they
just
genuinely
so cute,
look like they're in
aren't
a snowy hot
I
tub.
absolutely love them. I love them. And then I did do this one on telly as well, so you can see how it looks. Oh, sorry, Lisa.
No, sorry.
On like a
hat.
And we doubled up that as well, so it's super
That's very cool.
It's really, really sweet. So there's loads of different ways in which you can use this, but yeah, it's awesome.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh yeah, can we try cutting?
Oh, sorry.
One, sorry, forgot
I
about that.
don't want to cut my actual thing that I've just done.
No, let's do
just
another
do a
little.
little
Just
bit.
do a little scrap.
I think you can.
I'm sure you'll be able to.
Let's just put a bit on here. And heat this up.
Yeah, she was asking in case you made a mistake, but you'd be able to kind of remove it before you heat it. But I reckon
Yeah, you'd
if
be able to remove
you
it.
could probably, with your craft knife, kind of slice it off.
Should we try both ways?
Yeah.
We like to be able to give you all of the knowledge before you get it home and do it for yourself.
Oh, definitely. Do you know what? Lynn has just said that I love getting all the extra ideas by watching here with others' questions. Like it does help, doesn't it?
Let me just cool it down, because it does get, if you're gonna touch it a bit too soon, it will sort of flatten it. So yes, you can cut straight into it. No issue with that. And it does kind of like still stick in place.
Yeah.
You kind of see that on there. And then if you wanted to remove it, you can lift that up a little bit. So I've used my craft knife there just to get underneath that. And then I imagine...
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking that, Lisa. Great minds. Your glue eraser is just going to lift that. It is starting to lift the paper with that glue eraser, because obviously the paste is the paint when we've heated it has gone into the surface of that paper, so you can get it off and remove it.
Yeah.
I would suggest, like you said, if you are going to remove it or you've got it in the wrong place, take it off before you've actually heated it.
And just have a practice with it as well, you know, and at the end of the day, it's just a bit of paper. If it goes wrong, isn't it? It's not a disaster.
It's not.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Thanks, Nat, for your incredible demos. They've been fabulous. Next up on Hobby Maker, Amy is there this afternoon.
Good day.
Everyone knows what she's got at 1 o'clock.
It's a good
Everybody
day.
knows. She's got incredible brand new Christmas decollage. 3 o'clock, she's back with the Christmas Perfect Poetry. That's not its official name. What is it? Season's Greetings.
Season's Greetings.
Season's
Perfect
Greetings.
Poetry.
Perfect Poetry pad. And then at 6 o'clock, she's also got the brand new festive alphabet as well. We're very excited for that. But of course, tomorrow, it is the one you've been waiting for. It is, of course, that Christmas decollage. So make sure you join Nat and Kat here tomorrow at 10 a.m. to see that incredible launch. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and we'll see you tomorrow.